So, did independent Senator Joe Lieberman decide to call it quits because he was in a political dead end?
Well, that is just one of the questions he faced earlier today as he made his first public appearance back here in Connecticut since the announcement that he would not seek another term. And that question came from our very own chief political correspondent, Mark Davis. Does not surprise me. Mark joins us live in our Hartford newsroom with Lieberman's response to that and other issues. Good evening, Mark.
Hi, Keith and Ann. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Some people believe that Joe Lieberman keeps thumbing his nose at Connecticut Democrats, and that's partially why he had to abandon any thoughts about a fifth term. In one of his first public appearances since his big announcement, Lieberman presented the Bronze Star to Major Eric Refsnyder in a ceremony at the Windsor Locks Middle School this afternoon. And he took time to tell me he is both relieved and comfortable about the decision not to seek another term.
I'm very much at peace with it, and I got to tell you, going back to Washington last week, not having to think about running around the country raising money, just focusing on how do we get the economy going, how do we get the debt paid down, what do we do for education reform. I feel really good about it.
Many have suggested that the reason he made the announcement last week was because he had placed himself in a political dead end with Connecticut voters. He says not so, and he thinks that he could have won another term.
I do. Listen, as I said, so many of the campaigns I've run have been tough campaigns, so what I really had to decide first was, do I want to do a fifth term in the United States Senate, or do I want to finish up strong in these 2 years and then try something else?
This week, on the day after the President's State of the Union address, Lieberman did an event with House Speaker John Boehner on school vouchers. Was he sticking a finger in the eye of liberal Democrats who hate that idea?
Totally coincidental. You know, for a long time, really, I've been a supporter of school choice or scholarship programs for poor kids to go to private and faith-based schools.
And Lieberman says what is widely unknown is that Republican Boehner, for a long time, had a partnership with the late Massachusetts Senator Ted Kennedy to co-chair a fundraising dinner in Washington, D.C. to help raise money for poor kids to go to Catholic schools. And now that Ted Kennedy has passed, Boehner has asked Lieberman to be the other guy. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.